man. Let me know. Let me know that you are alive and breathing and well. Again, my name is Abel Prieto, coming to you live from Miami, Florida, and it really is awesome to be back home. I've been traveling for a month and a half now, and it has been an amazing month and a half. For those of you who love to travel, man, you're in the right place at the right time. In Cruises is the right opportunity for you. The fact that you can build a business from anywhere in the world and in anywhere in the world, pretty much in 206 countries, really tells you and talks to you about the power of our business. And today I want to talk to you about that. I want to talk to you about the power of our business, the power of In Cruises, the business that you and I are in, this vehicle that we've decided to jump in, you know, which, man, is a Lamborghini. This sucker is a Lamborghini. This sucker flies. My son Caleb, who's 19 years old, and is an entrepreneur. Him and his friend started their own digital marketing company, online lead generation company through Facebook ads and other tools. And he's doing great. They launched their company about 6 months ago, and they're him and his friend Mo. They're friends from Virginia. My son lived in Virginia for a couple years, and they just graduated high school, and they're here. They just started their own business, and my son just the other day bought himself a brand new BMW M4. I don't know, for those of you who know something about cars, that is a beast of a car. It's an M4. It's like the M series is the Beast series for BMW. You know, it's like the AMG for Mercedes-Benz. And one of his childhood dreams, and he's still a child in my eyes, he's 19 years old, is to own a BMW M4. And just a couple months ago, let me do something with the light here, a little bit more light. One of his goals a few months ago when he started his business, he said, Bobby, he calls me Bobby, I want to buy myself a BMW M4. This is an expensive vehicle. It's a beautiful vehicle. It's got like 420 horsepower. I just got into town last night, and he took me out in his brand new BMW M4. And wow, that thing is a beast. I mean, it's got the turbo, over 400 horsepower. I'm like, man, my 19-year-old son with a 400 horsepower car. And I had a friend of mine ask me the other day, so, you know, how do you get it? Did you give him the money? I'm like, no, man, I'm hoping this kid adopts me. I mean, he did it with his own money. You know, they started their own company, and they are killing it. They're making money. But I've had to see what a lot of people want to get into the whole online game, you know, the online business game, whether it be through lead generation or, you know, sales funnels. And we hear of so many people, especially nowadays, in today's economy, you know, the gig economy, the e-commerce economy, and we see them online on Instagram and YouTube and different places. You're like, oh man, they're making all this money, and then, you know, they're so lucky. Well, listen, let me tell you, I've seen what my son has had to do to position himself, and he's just getting started. I mean, they still have to really prove themselves, but they're making money. They're building an incredible clientele. I want to have him help me to build, to grow my In Cruises business using what he's doing. I want to be helped. I want to reach out to him. I'm like, man, I can be one of your best customers if you can make this work for my business, like you're making it work for the people that you're working with. If you help me, I can put you in front of a lot of people. So, he does it through Facebook ads, but I've seen what he has to do, and man, it takes work. It really does. It takes work. Having a little Cuban coffee, man, I miss my Cuban coffee. Espresso, I know I had espresso in Spain. I had espresso in Bulgaria. I had espresso in Croatia. I had espresso in the UK. Espresso is not the same. Cuban coffee is it's another level of espresso. Would anyone like some? I made a lot. And Radar, it's a BMW M4, bro. That car is a beast. I just went in it yesterday. He took me for a ride, and I was like, stop. Man, that thing flies. Over 400 horses under the engine, under the hood. And in his business, I've had to see what he's had to do over the last few months, and this kid is working. I mean, he's like a super entrepreneur. I'm like, man, where do you get it from? You don't get it from me. I don't know where. He's like, Bobby, I get it from you, you know. And he's He's rushing here because he comes over my apartment a lot and he works from here. Because sometimes it gets a little loud at his house, and I see him rushing in to do Zoom calls with customers, and I see the follow-ups and the systems they've had to develop and the follow. I mean, it is a lot of work, but it's paying off. And no matter what business you're in, you're gonna have to work a lot at the beginning, especially to get it, to get it launched. There is no free lunch in the world we live in. They tell you it's free. Trust me, you're paying for it some in some way, shape, or form. And rushing to Zoom calls, doing sales calls, closing clients. He's got people that don't show up to appointments. He's got cancellations. He's got everything that we deal with. He's just in another industry. But he's worked his butt off, and he prized himself. He gifted himself a BMW M4, and it is a monster. M for monster, not beast. Yeah, man, M for monster, Anigo. That's right. And so what I'm here to say to you is that if by any chance it catches you by surprise that it takes a lot of work to launch your In-Cruises business and to become successful, I've got news for you. For any business in the world, it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work. I'm not going to lie to you. I like to be straightforward with people, and I like to be honest with people. And I'm going to tell you, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, but man, is it worth it? It is so worth it. Once you build a business that's making you money, whether you show up or not, which is what he's working on building, it is so freaking worth it. But you gotta be ready for the work. And just like in our business, in his business, he's got people that say no to him. He's got people that tell him it's a scam, that Facebook ads don't work. He's got people that tell him they're gonna show up to appointments and they don't show up. He's got cancellations. He's got reschedules. He overbooks his appointments because most people don't show up, and he's dealing in a 100% cold market. And he's in the niche where he's helping. His niche is roofers, roofing companies. So his job is he runs the ads to find the roofing companies that are looking for customers, people that want to get their roof fixed, right? And then he runs the ads and all the systems to find the customers on Facebook that are looking for roofing. And he brings those two groups of people together, and he's a connector. He's a facilitator, which is really what you and I are, right? We facilitate customers for In-Cruises. We facilitate customers for the cruise lines. We facilitate customers for our membership product. We facilitate customers for in-stays, for hotels and resorts. Now we got in-tours coming. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, in-tours is going to be awesome. Over 150,000 tours, excursions, and experiences. And that's what we are. We are a connector. That's the economy that we're in. It's the new gig economy, e-commerce. You got to be a connector. But man, he works. He works. And it ain't easy. And I know why a lot of people go into his business and they don't succeed. I know he's got friends that started this business, started that business, the digital marketing, online advertising, lead generation business, that told him, don't do it. Don't do it. It's hard. It doesn't work. And he said, no, I'm going to do it anyway. And him and his friend got together and they work. And because they work so hard and they work so much, and they're willing to pay the price, and they're willing to talk to people, and they're willing to invest money in their business. Wow, what a concept. Sometimes I talk to people at In-Cruises, and you talk to them about investing a little bit of money, and the $95 to become a partner is like, oh my God, I got to invest. Yeah, you got to invest money in your business. And he invests in Facebook ads, and he invests in tools and email marketing campaigns, and he invests time and energy, and he did the right things, and they're doing the right things, and that's why they're successful. So don't let it shock you when you join our business, which is a real business, and you need to treat it like a business. That's one of the challenges. A lot of people, they don't succeed at In-Cruises because they treat it like it's just some little thing, this is not a game. It's a business. It's real. And he got in and he's making money, and he just bought himself a BMW M4 and he's rocking it. And let's see what happens. I hope he becomes ultra successful. But that's the way our business works. Whether it's a restaurant. Oh, radar. I'm sorry, man. I'm yelling again. I'm back in Miami, man. I'm sorry. I'm not in Mallorca. I'm not in my terrace surrounded by other neighbors, and I can bring it down a notch. Swedish people, Norwegian people, Would you like me to bring it down a notch? Am I a little too excited for you guys? I can calm down. I can calm down, Radar. But man, I get excited because entrepreneurship is so freaking awesome. It ain't supposed to be easy. If it was easy, everyone would do it, and then they wouldn't pay as well. You know why you're able to make a lot of money in our business? Because most people are not willing to do what it takes to get the results that they want, because most people are not willing to pay the price. Just like in Caleb's business, most people are not willing to take the no's and take the rejection and the canceled appointments. And, instead of him being out and partying with his friends, and he's got friends that party, he's doing appointments and he's doing Zoom calls and he's closing people and he's getting out of his comfort zone and he's overcoming objections and he's convincing people sometimes and he's, guiding them and selling them and closing them, just like we got to do. It's the same thing. But you know what? It's paying off. This is a real business, ladies and gentlemen. This is a real business. Treat it like a business and it will pay you like a business. Yes, it's not going to be easy. Yes, people will say no. Yes, people will cancel on you. Yes, people will quit on you. Man, what a motivational speech I'm giving, huh? Man, Troy, if they don't quit after this webinar, then I guess they really mean it. But what are you looking for? Easy? It's not going to be easy. Sharon, it's not going to be easy. Marianne, it's not going to be easy. If it was easy, everyone would do it. And if anyone is able to do something, then you get paid less. Because it's like, for example, how much do people that wash dishes at restaurants make, right? What's an average dishwasher make? Nothing against dishwashers, man. They're working, they got a job, God bless them. They're not out robbing people or stealing or committing crimes or selling drugs. But I'm giving you an example. Who can wash dishes? Everyone can wash dishes. I wash dishes. Anyone can wash dishes. Since it's something that anyone can do, that's why the income is so little. In our business and network marketing, whether it's online lead generation like in Caleb's business or in our business, it's not easy. That's why for those of us that make it, we make so much money. But it's going to take some work. It's going to take some dedication. It's going to take you getting out of your comfort zone. It's going to take you getting uncomfortable. It's going to take you having to grow as a person and grow some, and to grow and to be an adult and not be a child and just say, man, I know it's going to be hard, but it's going to be worth it. And if you work really hard for a few years, then you can relax, or you can continue to work if you want to. I have a business right now that pays me money whether I show up or not. Pretty much, I'd say 95% of my income has nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. I'm here and I'm working. Why? Because I want more and I want to help you get more. So man, I want to encourage it. And today I'm going to share some information with you that'll hopefully get you to move in the right direction, right? Get you to move in the right direction. But I'm back in Miami. And man, I was out a month and a half. I remember Frank Codina asked me years ago, before InCruises, years ago, this maybe 15 years ago, says, Abel, what do you really want? And I said, Frank, I want to wake up every day and live like I'm on vacation. That's my ultimate goal. My ultimate goal is to wake up every day like if I was on vacation. And I want to live every day like if I was on vacation. I don't want to take a vacation like regular people do once or twice a year, or if you live in Norway or Sweden 5, 6, 7 times a year. But I want to wake up every day and say, what do I want to do today? Do I want to work? Okay, if I want to work, I work. Do I want to travel? I travel. Do I want to spend time with my kids, my family? Do I want to go to the beach? And that's really the business that I've been able to build at InCruises. And now I just want to build a bigger business by helping you build a bigger business. And I've been able to do that over the last month and a half. Check this out. Over the last month and a half, I went Miami, Croatia, Mallorca, Denia, Ibiza, Mallorca, Bulgaria, Mallorca, London, Miami. That's what I did for the last month and a half. And I have a hard time when people ask me, would you like to have a hard time answering this question? In customs, when you go through customs at the airport, or when people ask you, when you're out there, I was in London, I'd talk to someone and they'd say, so are you here for business or pleasure? I'm like, is there a difference? Like, I don't know. I have a hard time answering that question. My business is pleasurable. When you build a solid InCruises business, that allows you to travel the world. Yes, it's okay to mix business and pleasure. That's what In-Cruises is. That's what we do. I really have a hard time. What do you love to do that? What do you love to be able to do that? Well, I've been able to, thanks to In-Cruises and thanks to a lot of hard work, I've been able to make that dream come true. The dream of when Frank asked me over 10 years ago, 15 years ago, Abel, what do you want? I said, Frank, I want to live every day like I was on vacation. I want to wake up every day like I was on vacation. And for the last month and a half, that's what I was doing. That's what I was doing. So today I want to share with you some of the things that I learned on this trip. And I want to remind you about the incentive that's happening this month. But man, what a moment we're at. But ladies and gentlemen, every single one of you here, everyone that I'm seeing on this list, every single one of you, you have so much potential inside of you. I don't know what's stopping you. I don't know what is holding you back. It's the bullshit story that you keep telling yourself as to why you can't have everything you want. Or maybe you want it to be easy and it's never going to be easy. But you guys got to like, man, come on, man. It's worth it. It's worth it. Go talk to people. Go prospect people. Go get the no's. Go get the stupid questions. Go get the stupid comments. Go give presentations. Go prospect. Go become a good closer. Go become a great presenter. Stay plugged into the system. Do the daily activity. Grow the mental toughness that you have to grow. And then go build a business that'll pay you tons of money, whether you show up or not. And then you get to live life on your terms. So while I was in London, we just came from an incredible event. Hainal was there. It was great to spend some time with Hainal from Hungary, but she was in the UK. She was there with us. I mean, she had an awesome time, and she learned a lot. She got inspired and re-energized. And we had over 500 people from our In-Cruises team in London. And I want to share with you a presentation that Ari Few, which is the director of territory directors globally for In-Cruises. She's a dear friend of mine. She's originally from Japan. She's our territory director. She directs the territory directors of the entire company. And she shared a pretty cool presentation as it relates to the UK market. But I want to share it with you anyway, because I think it's going to open your eyes a bit. Are you guys ready for this? You guys ready to see what Ari shared with us in London? Well, again, we were in London. I was hosting the event. I was the host of the event. I worked a lot, man. I earned my residual income over the last weekend in London. I was the host, plus I was also the translator, and I was there with Michael Hutchison and 5 of the board of directors of In-Cruises. I think we have 14 board of directors at In-Cruises. 5 of the board of directors were there. Several international directors and national directors and regional directors, and we did a lot of training, and Hutch shared his vision for the future. And man, what an incredible event. It was our first official event in the UK since launching In-Cruises. And I want to talk to you about the potential that the UK market has. So although you might be looking at this and saying, Abel, I don't live in the UK. Well, you can grow a business in the UK. Abel, I don't have a team in the UK. Well, maybe you should. The UK market is ready to explode, and we've got people that are starting to take off there. And I want to share with you some of the concepts that Ari shared with us in terms of getting all in. So what do people complain about nearly every day in the UK? And as a lot of you know, the UK has horrible weather. It's always raining. It's always cloudy. Not always, but almost. And that's what people complain about in the UK, the weather. Because the weather changes constantly in the UK. It's mostly cloudy throughout the year. Let me give you some facts about the UK so that, listen, if I were you, I'd want to grow a business in the English-speaking market, in the UK market, in the US market. Why not? In-Cruises is in 206 countries. You can grow it in your country. Like right now, we've got an event with 3,500 people going on in Kazakhstan. Jonathan and Estefania, they left London because they were with us in London as well, and they went to do an event in Kazakhstan. They were invited to be guest speakers as board of directors. Right now, I've shared some of these pictures in our group. There's an event going on in Kazakhstan right now with 3,500 people. They rented out a hockey arena Look at the pictures and look at the videos. I've shared them in the WhatsApp group. They got 3,500 people at an event right now in a country that is landlocked, no ocean, and no cruise ports. They've got 3,500 people there. If they can do that in Kazakhstan, you can build a business in the UK. You can build a business in your country. You just got to want it bad enough. You got to want it bad enough and then get to work consistently. Consistently. Please, I beg you, not for me. I'm fine. I have money. I have money saved. I have money invested. I make money whether I'm not asking you to do this for me. Do it for you. Do it for you and your family. They deserve it. You deserve it. Get to work consistently. Stop being a yo-yo, a roller coaster in your business. Get your ass to work. It's worth it. It's going to be hard. Yes, it's going to be hard. Radar, it's hard. It ain't easy getting rich. Being a millionaire is not supposed to be easy. But it's worth it. You got to stay focused on the goal. Stay focused on the vision, on the mission, on what you want to accomplish. Focus on that and then just get to work. Keep flipping the cards. Okay, I'll get off that. So UK facts, 67.8 million people live in the UK. 9.7 million in London alone. It's the fourth in terms of 191 countries in passport global ranking. In other words, they've got the fourth most powerful passport in the world. What makes a passport more powerful than another? It's the least amount of countries that require a visa for you to go in with your passport. That's how they rank passport strength. So I don't know. Japan, I think, is number one. US somewhere on the list, but they've got the fourth most powerful passport. 67 million people on a little island, 9.7 million people in London. It was my first time in London. You know what I did? I prospected 4 people while I was there. I personally prospected my 2 Uber drivers, and I've got scheduled appointments with both of them. One of them from Pakistan, the other one from Pakistan, I believe. But man, these people are in the UK because they want to work. They want to win. They want to make money. One of them, picked me up in his Mercedes E-Class, right? Uber Mercedes E-Class. And he's got an MBA in computer science, and he does Uber on the side. You know why? Because London is expensive. And he needs to make more money. And his wife is going to school to get a doctorate in I don't even know what. I think computer science as well. And then the other lady, I prospected her. She was originally from the UK, had just come off a cruise. No, not a cruise, was just in Jamaica, has never been on a cruise, is dying to go on a cruise, and she works to travel. She says, I work to make money to travel. I work to make money to travel. I love to travel. I've got a pending appointment with her and then 2 other people, one of them at the airport and another one at a restaurant. I prospect 4 people. I'm going to go build a business in the UK maybe. Let's see. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Why not you? Why not you? How do you get to the UK? Who do you know that knows people in the UK? Who do you know in the UK? Can you go on Facebook and find people in the UK? Of course. Like, come on, I'm not going to do it for you. Use your brain. Those 6 inches between your ears, there's a brain in there. Use it. And it has never been easier to grow a network marketing business than it is now. It is so easy, even though it's work and it's hard, and you got to compare it to what we had to do years ago, before social media, before email, before technology, before all the stuff that we have available to us, before the smartphone, before texting and WhatsApp groups. Man, the stuff that we had to do to grow our business years ago compared to how easy it is now, man, now's the perfect time to grow your business. You can build your business in your country. I want you to act locally, but think globally. Sun Sea Holiday, published March 23rd, 2024 by TravelWeek. Blah, blah, blah. 51% of Britons plan to travel abroad this year. Just under 32 million people. They told TravelWeekly.co that they plan to travel. Half of Britons plan to travel. 3 out of 5, in other words, 60%, already booked their travel. Those 51% who plan to travel abroad have common worries. And I want you to understand, I'm showing you what's happening in the UK, but I guarantee you, I can do a presentation more or less with these numbers in your country. More or less. And if it's not your country, or a country close to you. The market is perfect for in-cruises right now, especially coming out of the pandemic. If you're looking to grow a business, the travel business is where you should want to be right now. Out of those 51% who plan to travel abroad, these are their common worries. Almost a quarter of them are waiting to book a holiday. Reason? Because they're hoping for a discount. They want to save money. You're telling me that only Britons want to save money? No, I guarantee you. In your country, your people want to save money too. They have to save money. A quarter are spending less on household expenses. 12% will delay home improvements, car, etc., to go on vacation. 90% of those 50% who are planning on traveling worry about spending lots of money during the holiday. In other words, what's happening in Great Britain? And I guarantee that something like it is happening in the US, is happening in Sweden, is happening in Norway, is happening in South Africa, is happening in most countries around the world. People want to travel. They value traveling. And you've got a product that gives them an answer to these worries, allows them to book their travel, allows them to get a discount through our reward points, allows them to save money. People are willing to cut back on household expenses so that they can do what? Travel. What do you got to do? You got to talk to more people. Stop being such a lazy ass. Go talk to people. Be constant. Be consistent. Be disciplined. I'm not saying you. I'm saying other people, not you. You guys are fine. Everyone in here, you guys are good. You guys do everything you got to do on a daily basis, just like me, right? Just like I'm talking about the people on your teams. The people on your teams, get off. You got to tell them to get off their butts. 90% of the people that want to travel, you know what they worry about? Spending too much money on their holiday, on their vacation. That's the market that's available in Britain. Now, look, I don't need to go to Great Britain. I got the US. I love it here. But I prospected 4 people in the UK, and if the right person says, hey, I want to work with you, I'll go to the UK. I'm in Europe 5-6 times a year anyway. Go to Mallorca, go see my team in Spain, and then go to Great Britain. Go see Radar Norway and Sweden, and go to Great Britain, and I'll build a business in Great Britain. But I'm telling you, you've got the answer for the problems that people have when it comes to wanting to do what they want to do the most, which is travel. And Juan, you're going to tell me, Juan, you're in the travel business. I mean, you see it every day. He's in the timeshare business. He's in Orlando. He's surrounded by travel and tourism and people that want to travel. There are people, Juan has told me, there are people that for a little $50 certificate, they're willing to sit down through a 5,000 hour timeshare presentation. People want to travel and they want to save money on travel. That's the business that you and I are in, and it's like that in Great Britain. Look at this. Let's take a look at the United Kingdom facts in the direct selling industry. The direct selling industry brings $1.2 billion into the UK per year. Check this out. 96% of the people in the UK that do network marketing or direct sales are women. Only 4% are men. The average income of a direct seller in Great Britain in the UK is $585 per month. Look at the age of direct sellers in Great Britain. Look at this, number of jobs a direct seller has. 36% of people in direct sales in the UK, that's all they do. They only do direct sales. In other words, they're making a living selling their direct sales, network marketing, multi-level marketing products. 64% of people that work in direct sales do it part-time. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got the greatest part-time business opportunity in the world. The greatest one. It's online, it's virtual, it's in travel, it's sexy, great commissions, residual income, it's a membership product. There's no need, for storing products. I mean, we've got the greatest one. Check this out. Primary income source of a direct seller, 27% of them, their primary income comes from direct sales. 73% of them, their primary income comes from a job from somewhere else. Listen, stop thinking that you got to do this full time. Get yourself a job and then work with us on the side. Find people that are looking to do something extra. One of the excuses that I get, the reason that the US hasn't taken off like it has in South or Central America is because, here, in Central America, you can become a marketing director and do the business full time. You make $300-500 a month and do the business full time and in cruises in Central America, and Peru and Ecuador and Argentina or whatever. Guess what? If you're in the US or you're in the UK, you sell it as a great part-time opportunity, an opportunity for people to cover the shortfall. In other words, people have this many goals, they make this much money, they need this much more money. That's where in-cruises could come in. It's an opportunity for them to cover their shortfall. They have this many goals, but they only make this much money. They need to make up this much. That's a great part-time opportunity. You sell your business. Man, what would you do with an extra $500 a month with us? What would you do if you're making an extra $1,000 a month with us? What would you do? Would you pay off your debts? Would you save for your kids' college education? Would you send your kids to private school? Maybe they go to public school. You want them to go to private school. Would you save for your retirement? Would you put some money away in an emergency fund? Would you travel more? In-Cruises has the best part-time business opportunity on the planet. I'm telling you, the market is endless. Top 5 reasons for starting a direct selling business in the UK. 61% of people do it because they love the product. 39% of people because they're looking for more flexibility. 38% of people that start a direct sales business in the UK, and by the way, do you think it's different in your country? I doubt it. 38% of people that start direct sales, network marketing, multi-level marketing, a side gig, a side hustle, they do it because they want to work from home. 33% of them do it because they want to be their own boss. 28% of them, they do it to improve their work-life balance. We have the answers. You and I, in our hands, have a business where we offer a solution for people that are looking for that. What do you got to do? Go talk to more people. Abel, but how? Figure it out. We've trained you on how. We train you on how all the time. Online, offline, prospecting is your cold market, cold calls, talking to your neighbors, making your list, your natural market, asking for referrals, Facebook, Instagram, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, go talk to more people. There's 8 billion people in the world. This is what they're looking for in the UK. This is what they're looking for everywhere in the world. They want to improve their work-life balance. They want to be their own boss. They want to work from home. They want more flexibility. They love the product. This is what we have. We have a solution. Top 3 reasons given why customers purchase from an independent direct seller. What are the top 3 reasons why people buy a product from someone who is selling it to them via direct sales, network marketing, multi-level? 42% of them do it to support an independent business. 51% do it because they're buying from a friend. You want to talk to me about the power of your natural market? Man, it's powerful. 51% of people that buy a direct sales product in the direct sale, they do it because they want to help a friend. And you're not talking to your friends. You're not talking to your neighbors. You're not talking to the people that go to church with you, to your relatives, to your family members, to people that on Facebook that you connect with. Talk to them. They'll buy because just to help you out or to support someone who's in business for themselves. 83% of people buy because they want a quality product. Does In-Cruises have a quality product? Ladies and gentlemen, Membership 3.0, it's still 2 or 3 months away. I'm going to tell you that right now because we're going to launch it, and then we said, hold on a second, we can do this even better. I've been in contact with Frank. I talked to Hutch in the UK. It's 2 or 3 months away, Membership 3.0. But in tours, it's right here, right now. 150,000 tours, excursions, experiences, plus 20,000 cruises, plus 430,000 hotels and resorts. That's the business that you're in. Man, we've got a quality product. The top companies in the UK, there they are. None of them are in travel. One of them, the number one, by the way, this is in revenues. Number one in revenues, they do $2 billion a year in revenues. It's called Utility Warehouse Telecom Plus. They're in the energy department. They sell energy, right? Been around since 1997. They do $2 billion a year. They're number one. Then Ann Summers, they do clothing and toys. Cambridge Diet, they do weight plans. Number 4, ActiLabs, they do cosmetics. Number 5 is Nexerize, they're in e-commerce. And number 6, SMG. Where would Incruises rank on that list? With $205 million a year in revenue, we would rank number 2 in the UK right now. Number 2, a company's been around for 8 years. 8 years. Look at this. Number 1, been around since 97. Number 2, since 1970. Number 3, since 1984. Number 4, since 2011. Ladies and gentlemen, you're at the right place at the right time. Look at our year by year over the last few years. You know, in 2020, in the middle of the pandemic, we still brought in 107 million in revenues. 2021, 109. 2022, 135. Boom, 2023. Pandemic's over. It's behind us. 205 million. What are we going to do in 2024? I've got a feeling, based on what I've heard, I think we're going to go over 300 million in 2024. 300 million plus. That's the company that you're in business with. We're in the business of enriching lives with a membership that gives people access to amazing global travel at a fraction of the cost. Ladies and gentlemen, Membership 3.0 is coming. Wow. If you thought that what we have now is great, and if you thought, for those of you who got a chance to look at what almost got launched about a month ago was great, and you got excited about that, wait till you see how they're simplifying the product, how they're making it even sexier and more valuable. Membership 3.0 is right around the corner, but it's what you do right now. So we've got an incredible membership product, and we've got a great partnership opportunity, a chance to supercharge your travel and earn extra income by helping others do the same. You can do this. We believe in you. A chance to become a partner and to just refer 5 people, not 50, not 100, just 5. And now you don't even pay for your membership. So now you're saving even more on your travel, which is what people want. They want to travel and they want to save money on travel. You've got the answer. What do you got to do? Go talk to more people. In tours, Joanna, very soon, very soon. Be on the lookout. The email's coming your way. Hey, go talk to more people daily, consistently. Cold market, warm market, lukewarm market, hot market, online, offline, online marketing, warm. Go talk to people. Ladies and gentlemen, you are at the right place at the right time. So my question to you is, are you in? Well, you're here, right? You're in, but are you really in? Are you really in? That's my question to you today is, are you? Yeah, we know you're in, you're here, but are you really in? Come on. I want you to get all in. In Tours is coming. Membership 3.0 is coming. The change that they just made recently to our residual compensation plan put more money in the pockets of our partners. You are at the right place at the right time. Now it's up to you to be the right person. In London, there was a lady there from our Japan team. She got promoted to international director, okay? You know how old this lady is? A lady from Japan. What's your excuse, man? What's my excuse? A lady from Japan. She was there. I met her personally. Beautiful lady, 80 years young. She is 80 years young. An 80-year-old just got promoted to international director at Incruises. Man, how bad do you want it? That's my question for you. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it, Eva? How bad do you want it, Heinal? How bad do you want it, Joanna? How bad do you want it, Grete? How bad do you want it, Aniko? How bad do you want it, Shelly? Shelly, 80 years old, got promoted to international director. How bad do you want it? Eli, how bad do you want it? Radar, how bad do you want it? Andre, how bad do you want it? Well, Like they say, I see better than I hear, right? So you can say it, but then you got to go and prove it. And I believe you can. If you're here, it's because you want to do it and you're at the right place at the right time. And I believe that you're the right person. We are the future of travel and entrepreneurship. InCruises is the future of travel and the future of entrepreneurship. You got to remember, you are a leader, you are a winner, you are a coach. So that being said, listen, one of the coolest things that InCruises does is it gives brand new people a chance to win the Fast Start Award. It gives brand new people, Michael, I want it for my team partners. Let's go, Michael. Let's go. I'm back in Miami, man. Let's go. Let's do this. One of the cool things that InCruises does as we close is they give brand new people a shot at a Fast Start Award, meaning if in your first full month in the business, you become a marketing director, you do 3,000 in volume, you become a marketing director, you can do that. 15 people in 1 month in your team, 15 new partner members or members, as long as no more than 40% of it is coming from one leg, you're a marketing director. But the Fast Start Award is this: instead of getting a $300 bonus, which is a marketing director bonus, you get the $300 plus an extra cherry on the top, $200. So the Fast Start Award is for brand new people that become marketing directors their first full month in the business. So for example, if you join now, today is the 7th of May, you would have May, but then since May is in your first full calendar month in the business, you'd have May and June, right? You got to do it through the end of June. But that's it. Once you miss it, it's gone. If you don't do it, Juan Betancourt, let me know if anyone here won the Fast Start Award, but Juan Betancourt, who I worked with personally out of Orlando just a few months ago, he won the Fast Start Award. He said, I want to win it. You see, Juan understands that when the company puts something in front of you, you go for it and you make it happen. There were very few incentives throughout my network marketing career that I missed when the company put it there. Don't miss this one, because what the company is doing is they're saying, look, if you've never been promoted to marketing director, ever, and so you missed your Fast Start Award, right? You've been here a few months, a couple years. If you haven't gotten to marketing director, this is the month to do it. Because if you become a marketing director in the month of May, you better know this, and you better make sure, Michael, I know you did. I know you already met with your team. You better make sure everyone on your team is aware of this promotion. They got the email. I put it in my groups. I hope you're leading them the way a leader should be leading, right? You got to put it in your groups. You got to communicate with your people. You got to call your people. You got to text your people. You got to message your people. You got to make sure that everyone understands that if they've never become a marketing director before, and they get to marketing director in the month of May, they're going to get a Fast Start Award. Instead of a $300 marketing director bonus, they're going to get a $500 marketing director bonus. Now is the time to make it happen. Now is the time. Go do it. I know what you've been doing. You've been waiting for this incentive, right? Well, here it is. You got 3 weeks left, a little over 3 weeks to go. Oh, but Abel, I'm already a marketing director. I already became a marketing director. I've been a marketing director in the past. I am one now. I'm a senior marketing director. But remember, the way the Fast Start Award works is if you help someone get the Fast Start Award that's direct to you. That's why at InCruises, you want to be as wide as possible. You want to lead by example. You want to get wide. You want to work deep, but you want to get wide. If you help a direct of yours win the Fast Start Award, if the following month they remain a marketing director or more, in other words, if they requalify for marketing director again the next month, guess what? Now you get the $500. Anyone here interested in making multiple $500 bonuses? You can do it. Everyone here who has never been a marketing director, ladies and gentlemen, if I was you, if I were you, I'd go become a marketing director. I'd do anything I had to do to become a marketing director. May 31st would not come around without Abel Prieto being a marketing director. Listen, you can do it with brand new people, 15 new people in your team, you're a marketing director. Or a combination of people that are paying their membership now, plus some new ones in your team this month. Remember, new people count double because new people have to pay $200 for their first membership payment, right? So if you do 15 brand new ones this month in your team, Boom, that's 3,000 in volume. 200 times 15, you got 3,000. You're a marketing director. And instead of a $300 bonus, you're going to get a $500 bonus. And for those of you who have already gotten it, anyone you help do that and they requalify again in June, you're getting a $500 bonus. Man, isn't that awesome? Come on, man. Let's go make it happen. You can do this. You can do this. Go get 5 people this month, 5 brand new people, and help 2 of those 5 get 5. That's 15. Can you go get 5? Of course you can. If you talk to people, if you prospect, if you're disciplined, if you're consistent, if you're constant, if you work a disciplined schedule, if you do the things that any successful entrepreneur needs to do to make it in the world of business, because this is a business. This is not this ain't a little multi-level thing. Oh, it's so cute here. We go on webinars and we feel good. And this is a business. Treat it like a business. Treat it like a business. In Mallorca's a funny place. It's very bohemian. It's an island. You know, people live the island life there. They're a little too chill for me. But there are restaurants where I live, because I have an apartment in Mallorca. I live in Miami, Mallorca, where you can tell who the successful people are, right? Because there are restaurants that I like, and in Mallorca, every day, whenever I want to go, I wonder, are they open today? Because they got owners of restaurants that sometimes they're open, sometimes they're not. Sometimes they open at 10, sometimes they open at 12. Sometimes they're open at night, sometimes they're not. And it pisses me off that whenever I want to go eat my favorite food at that restaurant, I'm like, are they even open? So sometimes, you know what I do? I don't go there. Where do I go? I go to the one who's as good, maybe not even as good, but I know they're open 7 days a week, 6 days a week, 5 days a week. I know because that business owner treats their business like a business. Some of you treat your business like that idiot restaurant owner that opens whenever he or she wants. One day he's in business, one day he's not. One day he opens early, one day he opens late. One day he takes his business seriously, the next day he takes it like a joke. One day he's, some of you, no, not you, I'm sorry, not you guys, not you. I'm not here to beat you up, I'm sorry. Some of the people on your teams, everyone here is doing great. Everyone here does everything they got to do on a daily basis. That's why you're successful, just like me. Some of the people on your team treat this business like it's a game. And then you wonder why you're not membership free, or you wonder why you're not a marketing director, or you wonder why you're not ranking up. Is because you don't treat it like a business. You treat it like this little thing that doesn't matter. This business can change your life. I just spent the last month and a half traveling, and while I traveled, I was making money every single hour of the day. Every single hour of the day. Ha ha ha, right, Juan? Isn't it funny? If you treat your business like a little hobby, it's gonna pay you like a hobby. How do hobbies pay? They don't. People that have hobbies do it for free. Some people at In-Cruises, they do In-Cruises for free. You come to webinars, you don't make any money, you're here for free. You go to trainings, go to meetings, you know why? Because you're like that guy in Mallorca that opens his restaurant whenever he wants, at whatever time. He's not consistent, so Abel Prieto takes my money and goes somewhere else. There are people that should be in your business, and they're not. They're in someone else's business, in some other company or in another team at In-Cruises. You know why? Because you weren't open for business when they went to see your business. Oh, how do you know? I know, trust me, I know. That day you didn't make the calls, that day you weren't disciplined, the day you didn't wake up early, the day you didn't work a disciplined schedule, that day you could have recruited the next Jonathan Diaz. You could have recruited the next Abel Prieto. You could have recruited the next Radar, the next Troy. You could have recruited the next superstar, but you didn't. They went somewhere else. It's like I go somewhere else. I know, guys. I know I've been a little tough in today's meeting, but I just want you to win so bad. When you spend a month and a half traveling, I went to Bulgaria for the first time. Never been there. I went to Croatia for the first time. I built relationships. I met people. I ate food I had never eaten. I learned about languages and cultures and alcohols and liquors that I had never even heard about. I created friendships. I hugged people. I kissed people. I had a great time with people. I danced with the Romanians in Bulgaria. I had a great time. Went to Mallorca. I spent time with Mario there. I was with Jonathan in Ibiza. brand new boat. We didn't go out on his boat. We went out on another one because he didn't have the registration for it, but he bought a brand new $450,000 boat. And we went and we took pictures on it and we drank champagne. And I spent time with Michael Hutchison, and we're talking about in the old days when we're doing meetings in Miami for 15 people at Total Wine and More. And man, when you do that, then you've got freedom of time and money. And then you know that you've got people on your team that are like the restaurant owner that treat their business like it's some garbage. I just want you to wake up and understand that the company is giving you a second chance to win the Fast Start Award. Go get 15 people. If you've got 0 people on your team, go get 15, not 1,500, not 150. Ladies and gentlemen, 15 people in the next 22 days. You don't have to get them all your own. Go get 5. Like yesterday, ASAP. I'm doing a launch for Andy Santiago. Used to be a regional vice president with Primerica, my old company. He's getting started in Orlando. I'm doing his business launch webinar Monday at 7:30 p.m. And he's going to launch his in-cruises because he wants to get his in-cruise business because he wants to get the Fast Start Award this month because he missed it. He started a couple months ago, right? He's almost membership free. Help me. Let me help you launch your business. Let's do webinars for your team. Let's do business presentations for your new guests. I'm here. I'm in Miami for 2 months. I'm here for 2 months, maybe more, for 2 months for sure. Let's go. Let's build it. Especially those of us who are here in the States. You're in Florida. You've got me like right here. Use me and abuse me. I want to help you get promoted. I want to promote 5 more board of directors. I want to have 5 new direct board of directors in my organization. I want 5 new ones. Anyone interested? Anyone interested here? Raise your hand if you're interested in becoming a board of directors and changing your life forever. Okay, is that too much? Okay, go become an executive director. Go become an international director. Go become a national director. Go become a regional director. That's where it starts to get interesting. Regional director and above. Michael, that's where you're making $2,500, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 plus a month. But then go big or go for national, go international. Let's go, Troy. Let's go. South Carolina, come on, man. I'm right here. Let's go. Go get your Fast Start Award. Go get 5 people this month and help 2 of those 5 get 5. That's 15. And you're a marketing director. You got a $500 bonus. I believe in you. I believe you can do it. I believe someone today here in this meeting is going to wake up because we got a lot of sleeping giants on our team. Man, I'm looking down this list. I see some superstars and I see a lot of potential superstars. But potential is a weird word. I don't want people to tell me too much or too often or for too long that Abel Prieto has a lot of potential, because that means I'm not doing anything. That means I can do and I don't. Maybe I'd rather not have potential, but I see a lot of people that are sleeping giants here. I don't know what you're waiting for. They say that people change either because they care enough that they choose to, or because they hurt enough that they have to. Maybe you're just not hurting enough. Or maybe you just don't care enough. But pick one. Let's make it happen. Go get the Fast Start Award this month. In Tours is right around the corner. Membership 3.0 is right around the corner. They're making your product, your car, your BMW M4, they're turbocharging that sucker. Let's go drive it. Let's go drive it fast. All right, guys? Love you guys. Talk to you soon. And I'm here to help. Let's make big things happen.